Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Potion Craft, where I was trying to construct the second albedo that we're going to need for the citronitas. Yes, which definitely sounds like Mexican food. But I figured y'all have seen me create albedo already. There's no point in doing this on camera. Unfortunately, I hit a little bit of a snag here where I just kind of ran out of ingredients that go either right or up. Frankly, I'm getting pretty low on left as well. I guess we have sulfur shelf. Mostly what we have is mushrooms, and mushrooms mostly go downward. So we're going to have to take a break from constructing this albedo. You can see I'm 3 potions short, but there's just an awful lot of going up and to the right in these last 3 potions, and I just don't have it anymore. So I completed all this stuff, all this. There's the extra negredo that we had to create. Turns out to be very expensive, though, to get this stuff done. So we're just going to have to wait until the morrow to have a chance at that. And my suspicion is we're going to find that actually we can't do it just off of the garden here, and we're going to have to wait for like a merchant to show up and help us up our stocks. We did manage to pull a reasonable amount of Windbloom and Firebell there, but yeah, let's do a day of customer stuff and then we'll see if we can't finish this. There's a person who knows too much. Poison. I want an unusual potion with additional effects, and the potion's quality is important to me, but no more than 2 ingredients. You suck. That sucks, dude. How would I even... If I did like 2 stink mushrooms to here, and then I was able to get up there. Hot poisons might do the job, but I don't think I can do that. I don't think I can do that with just 1 other ingredient. We don't have any mad mushroom or anything, so... We do have a bunch of life leaf. Could I pull some fire with like lava root and then life leaf my way down to the poison? You know, this is probably not worth the effort. Let's just make a normal poison potion. It fulfills some of the stuff he wants. Yeah, and he'll pay a fair amount for it. All right. We're going to need money, but we're also going to need popularity. I'm going to haggle on this. We're going to need a lot of money. Topic, emotions. Yes, that is hard. Feeling a little bit uniquely targeted here by the game, but it's fine. I like to bring simpletons to the tavern, then once they're drunk, I empty their pockets. Do you have a potion that will help me do it better? I have no idea, frankly. Any of these like extra potions that I built? What if you were invisible but also explosive? No? Okay. I guess this could be a an agility thing. Pick their pocket. But it's like once they're drunk. Maybe a sleep potion? You know, if she doesn't want this, somebody else will want it. Just help them get sleepy faster? No? Alright, your concerns are vague and get out of my store. I want to give the horses something to slow them down. Okay, this kind of stuff we're pretty good at right now. Definitely haggling on that. Do I want to go for the hard haggle? It's only a 16 coin difference. There's not really a good reason to. The hard haggle's a risk. Doing it the other way is like guaranteed. So, you know, no reason to get involved in all that. Flying is tough. Flying is tough, and it's going to cost me a lot of my ingredients, but there's nobody lined up behind her, which means the next person to come in is going to be a merchant. And we can maybe buy some important things off of them. All right, let's get up through here. This really does suck to do off of Wind Bloom. Wind Bloom is so little total upward movement. All right, let's go ahead and spend the sulfur shelf since it is plentiful. I'm a little worried. We have a real paucity of options as far as moving to the right goes. Okay, so we have water bloom, we have ice fruit, and that's it as far as going right. So yeah, I think we definitely need to go up one more time. Maybe like as far as here. This is actually very costly. That's really annoying. And we don't have another good upward option. Yeah. There's just too damn many of the things that you need for building plot important potions and stuff require you to go up and right. So yeah, I guess we just use our last of those. And then up here, our last lava root might get us... No, I don't know that it will. So we do kind of want to go up again, actually. And then from there, it's easy enough. Gosh, I hope she really pays out for this. Okay, I'm a little worried about this bit. We can adjust this whole situation down quite a lot right now. Make that a lot safer to approach. Okay, we got there. I hope you appreciate what a challenge that was. You know what? Yes, you actually do seem to quite a bit. And then she's like, hey, listen, potions are cool and everything. Do you like to get drunk? Yeah, I guess. All right. You still need the steep slope thing, which is a fucking mystery to me. It's fine. Oh my God, look at this. This is beautiful. We're definitely going to buy all of your wind bloom. There's a huge amount of wind bloom and I need every little bit of it. And then good tools for moving to the right. I honestly, this is gonna be so much money and I am gonna totally, absolutely commit to all of it. Stocks of good ingredients this big do not come along every day. And I know I'm putting us behind on whatever our next recipe is, but like one problem at a time, right? And then honestly, I'm going to buy all this firebell as well. All right, let's haggle that down because we are having some firebell problems. Okay, managed to get almost 1,000 gold off the price. Very, very worth it. All right, now there's all kinds of stuff we could do. A flying potion. I do not think our flying potion recipe, yeah, it didn't get any easier, unfortunately. I wish I had saved the one we just did, although I guess, would we be able to do that again anyway? I don't know. Anyway, check out all this wind bloom. So yeah, when you think about the potions from like what we actually end up paying per herb on a post-haggle basis, Buying potions is really, really good for you. Or buying stuff from the merchants is a really, really good way to acquire it. Because we're going to make up, what, like 40% of the purchase price of that bundle of herbs right here off of this potion. Okay, so we do need to adjust upward a little bit more. That's probably not safe, right? I don't feel like that's safe. When you use ice fruit, you go down first. So we definitely want to grind this some. I think that'll actually be fine, and then we can Thunder Thistle up into the right from here. Okay, that should work. It's basically the same recipe, kind of. Okay. There we go. Let's see that same 660 base. Recipe is probably not going to be useful again. 710, in fact. Oh, that's right. We did just buy a skill. Well, I mean, these are pretty okay. I'm gonna go for the difficult haggle here. Really, really bad. Wow, really? It was almost all the way down on my side, and I whiffed once, and it was like, well, too bad. I hate the higher difficulty haggles. The thing is, like, it's moving at a really bad speed for me, and yeah, this sucks. I'm gonna try to get it off the ground some. Fucking fine. Yeah, the hard haggle is a trap. Okay, gluing. You want a potion of gluing. That is an oil concern, right? And it's over here somewhere. No, that's stench. There's gluing. Okay, well, if there's one thing our set of ingredients here is appropriate for, it is moving toward the bottom part of the map. So let's do some of this. What is the best way to proceed here? It might still be the goblin shroom, even though we dip into ooh. Now see, that's interesting. But we're gonna lose some amount of downward from the interference, and I'm worried that it's gonna drag that line that goes to the bottom left up into the bones. Yeah, I feel like this is a little bit safer. It's the problem is it's so hard to predict exactly, for me at least. I'm still no good at eyeballing exactly how much distance we lose. That's not actually terrible if we just correct it a little bit with oil, but we don't have to correct this. This one just works. May as well just use a Terraria here. I'm a little worried worried about that. That one might not be survivable. Let's just use some Dryad Saddle to get down here somewhat, and then we're still not very good at going to the right without like large variations in our oops, I did not mean to do all that. Without extremely large variations in our horizontal position, which is a shame. This is totally going to work, though. Ah, shoot. Well, all right, now I have to spend another ingredient. Let's try that again. Just overstirred it very, very slightly. And as everybody knows, if you overstir something you're cooking, you can fix that problem by just throwing a bunch more ingredients in there and then stirring it some more. I mean, okay, so he wants a slowing potion. He just worded it badly. He is in the wrong here, not me. That's a terrible description for the thing that he wants. Is there slowing on the oil map at all? No, okay, that's the thing we're gonna have to do with water. We gotta remember, we do have the ability to modify the bottles now, so we can sometimes do weird stuff on the oil map. I have no idea exactly how much it's going to take to rotate a bottle around to a useful position, so I want to be like a little cautious about it. But we probably want to go down next. And I'm kind of thinking what we're doing is heading down right here, and then because we have such limited ability to move rightward without significant vertical variation. I think I said it backwards the other time. Well, we certainly don't want to do that. Yeah, gosh, we have a lot of ability to move down and left specifically. It's very weird. I mean, do I want to just... Maybe ice fruit's okay here. Maybe I just want to take myself to that whirlpool. You know what? I think that actually might be the case. Let's do like this. Actually, I'm going to grind this all the way because we'll be able to make use of it after the whirlpool. Just want to stop like as soon as the whirlpool makes contact with the bottle. A little worried about this. Here we can pull ourselves inward a little bit and avoid the bones down there. Ooh, I don't know that I actually do want to use all of that. Maybe we go to like here and then I just void salt. Yeah, I think that was probably worthwhile. Okay, so then like goblin shroom myself over to here, which is a little awkward, but we were just too close to the wall. Could just be a life leaf. And then we can let the we can potentially let the whirlpool do some of the work from there. Yeah, we are just barely affected by it. So any amount of rightward movement would be welcome. Yeah, this actually will be perfect. We shouldn't need to grind it, but also there's no harm in grinding it. And I think what we want to do here is use this a little bit to get us off the very edge of the whirlpool. Then use the whirlpool a little bit to slide the entire path to the right. But I would like to get lower. It would be best for safety purposes. Yeah, if both the upright and the leftward part of this were below the symbol, so that we can potentially screw this up and still get away with it. Although I guess I have to be moving upward. Never mind. It doesn't provide that security because to really try the first time, I have to get all the way up here. Well, I gotta tell you, I don't necessarily agree with that. I guess void salt it? Yeah, I wasn't thinking. The second pass being above the first pass is really rough, actually. Well, all right, let's kill that and... Yeah, I mean, the lava root will do it. Here, we'll use the sulfur shelf because this is a little bit more plentiful in our garden. These things are really finicky. Okay. All right, here's a potion that does less of what you say than the potion that I just showed you. But you're going to be less of a jerk about it anyway. A potion to help you escape from pursuers. Swiftness is pretty easy. That I can do. Do we need to... We probably need to keep haggling until we have quite a bit of money. This one doesn't look so difficult. The difference is 7 coins. And I have to remember it's a trap. It always doesn't look so difficult. I mean, it feels like a poison is a very simple answer to this question. I'm not haggling on that. A protective or strengthening potion of some kind. Well, I'm sure they'll pay more for the protective one. So strengthening and iron skin these are on the oil map, aren't they? Iron skin's right there. It just requires a little bit of love. I'm wondering if I maybe want to go for this. It's going to be a little tricky to get to, though. All right, I was trying to predict how far this was going to pull us up to put us in a good position to use the ice fruit, and I think I basically did. So we're going to grind this ice fruit down to the bottom of this bit and see where this ends us up. We don't die, but we are going to end up in kind of a weird spot, yeah, due to the interference area. The life leaf will get us there. Yeah, the dryad settle actually is sufficient as well. Okay, so want to match up the guideline. Pretty good. This time we actually might get 2 passes at it. I'm trying to match up the circular bit as much as possible. And then let's see how much moon salt it takes to do the rotations here. Oh, it rotates. Oh, geez. I did not realize it would do that. That's actually really interesting. It rotates any line that you've already drawn along with the potion. That is very powerful. It takes 500 moon salt to invert a potion. That sucks a huge amount. Actually, out of curiosity, that's a 608. What is this? A 266. Okay. Well, here, have this fucking garbage. I guess it is a protective potion. It'll make you slippery, which apparently is not a problem. Yeah, that's wild. Somebody will want a stone skin at some point, I'm sure. All right, well, that's a day's customers. Where does that put us on what we still need for the albedo? We have plenty of ability to move to the right here. Lots and lots. It's going to be kind of weird, but these are all things that have to be done on the water base because agility and mana both only appear on the water map. So we can do... We have quite a lot of movement left. I'm thinking about this. Mana Charm Wings is very doable, I think. Yeah, I should... Sorry, hold on a second. I'm going to pull this one up on the other monitor here just so I don't do something very silly. Manage my screenshots. Which one of you is the right one? There we go. Okay. Because I got to remember the proportions of things. It is 3 mana, 1 charm, 1 wing. That should be very doable, right? In fact... This should work very well. Don't do that. I mean, it doesn't do anything right now, but it certainly was not a useful thing to do. So I have to get this right. This is the important part. All right, 3 mana, and now let's just get all the way up there. So we do have quite a lot of upward, but we don't have much in the way of versatility of upwardness. We can really only go straight up, which is a little awkward. Gosh, I wish we were just a little higher up. That's like perfectly shaped. It doesn't make any sense for us to try to go up through here. I think we're just going to use an unground wind bloom to get us sort of close. And then at this point, we could set up a magma morel line and just water base ourselves through it, right? We don't want to go all the way to the left because we're going to be dragged left a little bit by the use of the water. I'm a little nervous about this. Okay. I decided to trust it. It's definitely a little scary. So you probably stop right about there to give us room to do the sulfur shelf shuffle. So that would give me just the tiniest bit of upward. I probably do not actually need to use that. Let's do another partial sulfur shelf. That should be sufficient to get us a level 1 on that. I'm looking at these out of the corner of my eye and thinking we're probably still not going to get this done in this game day. All right, so 1 level of charm. And then we just need 1 level of wing. What is going to be the best way to move right here? I guess we're going to have to use some relatively careful ice fruit. Yep, that works pretty well. And then from here, probably just thunder thistle, unground. Okay. There we go. There's no reason to grind that at all. I do kind of like having a very small amount of the sort of more standard ingredients and having to do some weird optimization. You know, it does strike me, though, maybe I'm being silly. We should absolutely advance the day, right? So that one goes in this thing. Yep. All right, just 2 more. We should totally advance the day, see what else comes out of the garden, and then finish these, right? Because we might be able to get some slightly more efficient routes with a few more plants. And this is to say nothing of the actual construction of the Citronitas, which, you know, we'll figure it out. Oof, that's some real rough play from our garden there. Not helpful at all. So, triple invis. This is probably going to be easiest if it's done as go up to the invisibility first. We have a lot more tools for going downward. So we jump up to there and then come down and grab this and that. Plus this way, you know, with another day's passage, we can be grabbing freshly respawned books. And, you know, it strikes me, I don't actually know whether or not there are more things to buy. Because we've got the last alchemy upgrade, right? Yeah, we've got all of the vials. There could be more utility tools. There's certainly space for more of them. I think I want to try to stay high up on these. Because the first bit of the ice fruit is more downward, right? Yes, let's go to the peak and then we'll figure out more path from there. I do wish we had a greater diversity of tools for going upward. I don't want to overdo it on upward commitment. And then this is fine. All right, so this has to be, it has to be 3 of those. This part has to be perfect. Then it gets easier from there. All right. Did I overdo that? I might have overstirred already. Nope, just barely got it in time. Okay, this whirlpool is actually useful. I guess I'm going to use my last one of these to approach it. And that'll put us in a position where we really need to be going down and left. So I want to burn... I'm going to grind this mushroom all the way. I think we don't want to start working the bellows until we're like here. So that we come out and it's just down and to the right. Well, then again, we can use the base to adjust. So like if I went through right now, we have this like down and actually, you know what? This might be fine even without a base adjustment. This might be exactly the right way to do this. Yeah, actually that's really, really good. So I think we should be able to get a single point of mana off of this pretty easily. All right, and then it's just a matter of figuring out how I'm going to solve this problem. So we can get it to walk us like along the outside here. I think an unground dryad saddle is the right move for this. I probably want to limit the amount of leftward movement there is after we get kind of in position. But I don't want to go all the way on the outside because I'm a little worried about the bone situation. We can probably stir it out now. I think it'll, yeah, it will have drawn us in enough by the time we're, shit. Okay, that works. That totally works. And again, we only need to get one level of this. So I think actually that might be enough by itself right there. Right? Do I brush against it? I totally do. Okay. We're getting really close now. The only thing that's left is the one that sucks the most. And this one, I would really like to have a gem that allows us to walk through that upper wall. So you know what? Maybe let's go and do customer stuff for the day. We'll see if the miner comes by. He might be able to help us out. Hey, I don't remember what kind of merchant you are. Okay, you're just a random stuff merchant. Frost Sapphire is exactly what I was just talking about. I'm going to take a couple of these off of you. I will find uses for them. Druid's Rosemary, totally rules. Cold Leaf is amazing. Very happy to take some sale Cold Leaf. And then, honestly, I will pay full price for Tangleweed. Tangleweed is so good. Especially in the situation we're in. Yeesh, your enchanted paper prices are bananas right now, though, my dude. Okay, good work. Okay, I'm feeling much, much better. I want this girl to fall in love with me and only me. Pay extra for additional effects. So, charm is not on the oil map, right? I don't remember it being anywhere out here. Yeah, okay. So you would like extra effects. I mean, levitation's cool, right? Levitation's probably cool. Or sorry, this is fleet-footedness. I do think rage is probably a bad mix, so we're probably just going to do a little bit of bonus money from the fleet. I definitely don't think we should mix explosives in. That feels feels like it's going to have a different effect on his sweetheart than he would hope. His sweetheart, I mean, like, sorry. the person whose agency he is hoping to remove for his own benefit. Let's not pretend that there is anything cute about this. Love potions are horrifying. And we may as well take the level 2 version of that effect because we're not going to be able to put anything else meaningful on there. And then probably the best tool from here is just... Gosh, maybe I do want to go up more before I start doing other stuff. The magma moral's not terrible. You know what? Let me use some of this, then we'll go up more. This way we can grab a lot of these XP books at least. Wow, we can get the XP. I suppose I'm going to end up grabbing these books anyway on the way up to the wing, so... Wait, did I didn't grind that because I was distracted, because I distracted myself. Ah, shit. Well... Alright, I did just throw away an ingredient, which is awkward, but not the worst thing that could have happened. Yeah, because we're going to have to spend an extra fire bell here to correct what I have done. Well, at least we'll get some books out of it that we probably wouldn't have gotten otherwise. I definitely want to make sure we touch that, and then... Perfect. And also book. And also, actually, we can probably grab that one too, right? Yeah, cool. A strong potion of charm and also swiftness. So actually, I guess you take this potion. He would have been the one that explodes, and maybe that would have been fine. I do feel like we should haggle on this. It's an awful lot of money. And if we're going to be making like 2,500 gold buys from our merchants, we're gonna need to have some money on hand. Night vision potion with the highest possible strength. Well, cool. I don't even have to try. I love it when I don't... Jeez, wow. I love it when I don't have to try. Did we get... Yes, there's no purchase objectives here. Maybe I should be focusing more on boosting popularity, because popularity is a long, slow climb. Still only get 5 from that. A potion of shrinking. You would like a lot of water bloom, which I do have. I have some. I wonder what a lot is. And you would like extra effects. Well, shrinking is definitely an oil-based potion. Although it doesn't necessarily have to be. If we think shrinking is over here somewhere, because of the fact that enlarge is over here, and on the oil map, those things are on opposing sides. This might actually, with us having picked up a couple charges of this stone, this might be a good time for us to pierce the wall over here and have a look around. We know that there are potion effects nearby, and we have to discover some things, right? So let's use a little bit of water bloom just to get us into the open here. He wants a lot of our water bloom anyway, right? And then we want to go... It doesn't really matter. Either directly above, a little above or a little below this are both fine. We can definitely do this just to cover ground. And yeah, all right, below's easy to do, so below it is. I don't want to hug that so tightly. We want to get pretty close before we engage the frost sapphire, right? So let's go to like here. I don't think the Frost Sapphire is actually going to put me in position to grab the big XP bonus here. But we're going to try to cut it off right there and see. And if Shrink ends up not being over here, well, too bad. All right, cool. I did that just right. Do we have, are they like, shoot, I can't even look at the other base. I don't know if they were like diametrically opposed or if they were like enlarge is slightly up. So is size changing slightly up? I guess that's the only one we know of for sure that's over here. Maybe that's what we should go check out. Kind of want to go up a little bit. Eesh, can't really do it very efficiently. Oh no, I absolutely can. We have all this Thunder Thistle. I forgot about the Thunder Thistle. Okay, so between that and the huge amount of ice fruit, we should be able to make some decent headway here. This seems like a good moment for Cold Leaf. And you want extra effects, right? Well, I mean, we're going past the fire resistance. I guess I'll grab level 1 of fire resistance. That's a positive thing. He's not going to be mad about that. Probably, maybe. Guess I'm doing a lot of hoping here. I'm a little bit worried about going into a whirlpool over here because I don't want to get bounced, but this whirlpool's far enough from the walls that we can probably chance it, right? And I do want to know where it goes. Oh, convenient. So I think that's still just a little bit low. Yeah, it is. We're not quite going to be able to pull a max level off of this. And if it turns out this is the shrinking bit, I guess I'm just going to use another Wind Bloom. Maybe fully ground so that if this isn't what we're looking for, we can, continue to sweep up here with a little bit of base adjustment and stuff. Okay, so first things first, the base adjustment. Okay, I think that's pretty much aligned. Get this over into the circly parts. And then the moon salt. Should I be worried about the fact that it doesn't say... Okay, it turned into a 2. Try to be very cautious with this stuff. This shit is incredibly precious. It would be so expensive to make more. Shrinking? Hell yeah. I guess we may as well finish with that. And then, like, I am a little worried that if we play around over here more, we may find effects that make the potion not a match anymore. So I'm actually just going to call this, but that's really good to know about. At least half water bloom? What? Go fuck yourself. Half is not at all what he had suggested earlier. Okay. Show me your goods. We're going to test stuff on her later. For right now, I'm going to buy everything that's discounted. Pretty happy to see some fire, what's this called? Flameweed here. Flameweed is nice and generally useful. Do we want to grab Goodberry at normal price? We're quite low on Life Bloom, aren't we? Or maybe like literally out? Yeah, I am going to take all this Goodberry. And I'm thinking maybe 109 each is really rough. Feather Bloom is really nice to have. I'll take a couple for emergencies. I love being able to do a little bit of for emergencies shopping. That feels really nice. A fear-inducing potion. Okay, so we're looking for the fear effect. Well, this is one of the things we have to discover, right? Yeah. Do I think it would be to the right? We have no idea what is below. But there's spooky stuff down here. Yeah, maybe we want to try dropping through the bottom. Seeing what all is down here. We still have a couple of that rock, right? Yeah, cool. So let's do that. Let's start with a little bit of mushroom work just to get us in the open over here. And then we can mudshroom. It's a little risky still. If we do this, yep, that puts us way in the open. That's very efficient. Good. Then I probably want to go down and right just a little bit. Man, it hurts so much to run out of ingredients. I love it when we have like a variety of ways to do things. So I probably want to come down through here, ideally. Yeah, I don't need to be that far down into the right. Druid's Rosemary absolutely sounds like a euphemism for weed, right? I'm not the only person who hears that. Just really mash on this shit. Okay, like right here, I think is probably a good place to stop with that. All right, so let's take ourselves down here and see what we can see. The teleport effect is really cool. Now see, this whirlpool is one where I'm absolutely concerned that it would just boot us outside of the wall. So I'm not going to attempt to match this because this would eat a huge amount of moon salt. We're just going to just like pick it up as we go past. Yeah, but this is maybe not. Where's a goblin? I have some goblin shroom, right? Yeah, goblin shroom is the way I want to approach this. So we're just going to take the level 1 version of this effect as we go past just to see what it is. Okay, this is where lightning protection is on this map. That makes sense, I think, given where it is on the other map. Let's see what we can see from down here. All right, we are finding the edges. Let's see what this thing does with us. So I'll pump on this so that I can... Actually, it would be best to get it a little further down. There we go, so I can draw us into the center more. Okay, not super useful. And it looks to me like we've got bones and stuff. I think this is a hard edge. Well, that's open. I don't necessarily want to spend a ton of resources exploring down here, but we can look around a little bit more. so some mushroom here should be... It'll just cancel out the downward parts of the movement, but we'll still get the leftward stuff, right? Yeah, we basically just slide along there. That's pretty handy. Interesting, interesting, interesting. I think we're gonna get a very similar effect here. Although this is gonna just come to a dead stop eventually. I'm a little bit surprised that we're not seeing more like walls of bone. Let's just see what this does. Okay, very significant movement. I actually like that a lot. Let's go check out what this one is. So there's still some effects that we have on the oil map that we haven't found on the water map. And I don't know for sure if the water map has everything, but I do feel like it probably has most things, at least. Like there's way more room on the water map than there is on the other, the oil map. Okay, so that's where stench is on this one. This is spooky. You would think that the fear would be near that thing. So actually, I think the lava root is going to get us through here. We just have to be smart about it. Because I think up at this bit, it's going to allow the whirlpool to pick us up. And we just adjust the height of that carefully. Okay. This is really valuable. We're getting a ton of useful information here. All right. If we get picked up by the whirlpool at the bottom of this last trough, then I am going to check what the whirlpool does. Okay, not super useful for us in that moment. This might be exactly one of those sort of feather bloom times. Not an emergency, exactly, but you know. We are still a little bit short on ways to go upward, so I think I'm debating on how done I think we are here. How much do we want to keep going? Let's do the peak grind on this and then feather bloom again. We're gonna just go for it. And this may mean that we're not finishing our albedo today. That's, you know, not the end of the world. We have to get all this other stuff done too, right? Okay, there's another effect. Actually, should I... I'm going to go for the effect first. And then we will probably, it's looking like, come back down. Do any of these have any, like, weird upward... No, this stuff's all pretty... Alright, all pretty straightforward. In that case, I think we do have to do it this way. Okay, curse. That's one that we've not seen yet. That is a totally new one. Let's, yeah, I think the Terraria is going to get us just barely to the edge of it. Let's see where this one goes. I was really hoping we'd be able to grab that. Okay, so we didn't really gain or lose anything by checking. Probably worth going to the side here. So we don't see any more bottles in this direction for quite a while. Ah, damn, that didn't quite get us to it. I was really hoping we'd be able to use that. Well, this use of tangleweed actually looks safe to me. I'm gonna not hit this whirlpool because I want to check what's in that bottle effect too much. And I'm worried that this could set us back in a way that might be difficult to recover from. This actually might be a good time for an ice fruit. Maybe not. Well, no, remember, we're on the side of the map where the base adjustment actually is going to be very helpful here. Okay, so once again, kind of let the base adjustment carry us through. Shoot. I didn't totally spaced on the fact that I was in the whirlpool. Can't actually benefit from the thing if you are in the whirlpool still. I probably don't want to continue going up from here. And this will get us clear of the whirlpool this time. Okay, that's where frost protection is on this side. Interesting. Well, let's go test some whirlpools. Interesting. I mean, at some point it's gonna boot us. Some of these are gonna boot us into those things, but I guess that is not the one. I might be able to actually make good use of this if we are just a little bit careful with the whirlpool. Okay, let's test this one now. Okay, it's not super useful. Getting to that one to test it is probably possible. And I guess at this point, like, we're out of ability to go upward, right? Like, we were not going to be able to get any more upward potions today anyway. I think this should be enough. Yep, cool. Okay, that's actually really useful. I think that's likely to be all the information we get from this. Do I want to put forth the effort to hit these whirlpools? I should be able to get away with that. There's important alchemical science to perform. I don't really have another just like up and... Oh no, I absolutely have up and right. Up and right all day, in fact. I think from there, an ice fruit should get us... Yeah, just about perfect. Is this gonna be... we're gonna be dragging a little bit here. I'm worried. No, never mind. We're okay. This is gonna dump me on one of those. Yeah. Okay. Seems like a fine place to finish a potion that no one will ever need. There are not very many goals left in the game as a whole, but I'm doing a very bad job of accomplishing the ones we have remaining. So if we were to come through this wall again, we would be looking at mostly just exploring this area because, again, we cannot really go up anymore. It's probably worth doing, though. And this guy was looking for a potion of fear. We'll see. That same, yeah, cold leaf. How many of those did I buy, those crystals? Okay, we had 2 more. Well, I suppose the efficient thing to do is to spend the water bloom. There's no reason to do anything other than go the maximum amount east with this one. Alright, let's see what all is over here. I like the fact that there's still plenty of incentive to search the water map. I was a little worried that getting the oil base was going to mean that there wasn't a lot of value in the water map anymore, and that basically like any exploration we hadn't done by then was not something we'd ever need to do. That's what I was afraid of. But I'm glad that it did not turn out that way. It's actually a pretty good spot for some mushroom. Actually, I'm a little... Maybe I'm not going to go any further there. A little leery of how much time we were going to spend in contact with that. This looks like a terrible, terrible thing for us. Because I'm sure that's just going to drop me there, right? So I need to go right and then downward. I don't think I have like a really classy way to do this. I think we kind of just, yeah, tangleweed and hope. Tangleweed for hope it is. I don't think this should kill me. We're going to get real low a couple of times, but yeah, we're good. Okay. Maybe I want to first... I mean, we definitely need to go to the right. The Dryad Saddle might be enough to get me low enough. I don't think so. All right, let's just do a partial Devil's Lettuce over here, and then... Yeah, I'm not sure if this was actually the right way to approach this. All right, let's check this out. It felt like going this way to get down there was probably worse. Oh, you suck very much. I don't like that at all. We're gonna avoid salt. And then we got a crystal to get out of here, sadly. Am I just gonna use my other frost sapphire? Yeah, I guess so. I don't really know that we have a lot of options on that. That's really interesting. I shouldn't have gone in this because I should have expected it to carry me to there. Yeah, that was not very wise. Same reason we shouldn't use that one. Wow, look at that very densely packed path. I don't think there's anything other than XP down there, though. This feels about right. Okay, let's find out what that is. Okay, acid protection. Interestingly, that's a very different... wait, is it? I want to say that the acid protection on the oil side is more like straight down, like neutral down. But now that I've started to say it, I'm having doubts. Probably the best move is like this with a little bit of base correction. Okay, let's go see what that is. This is probably another mushroom, or am I at a good thorn stick angle? I actually am. This is probably just like more thorn stick to here. And then that is like perfect. I am not going to take the whirlpool because it's just going to move us further. Ooh, all right. Well, I'm kind of committed on this. We'll do this and then we'll get that. I'm a little worried about that. No, we're fine. Our going to the right tools are starting to get a little bit more limited. This will definitely get me the bottle at the very least. I don't know that I want to grind this at all. I think we're just gonna hit this effect, and yeah, that's just a ton of weird XP. Okay, this is where rejuvenation is on this map. That makes sense. Then I want, like... we can make a mushroom work with a little bit of water. In fact, I think it makes sense to grind it all the way to here. We're getting so much info. Apologies if this is really boring for everybody else but me. I love the exploration part of this game. It is definitely my favorite bit. So hopefully that's true for at least some of you. I think we can do... shit, we're really bad at just upward, though. In fact, is the only upward thing we have left the crystal? Gosh, I think it is. Well, the only direct upward. That's pretty bad. That's a pretty expensive use. We could try to alternate, like, Firebell and Thunder Thistle to climb, but I don't know that that really... in this position, that's not super helpful. I think we do have to use the crystal if we want this. All right, that's a very expensive traversal there. Gluing. Okay, interesting. So we haven't found... No, that's not true. I was going to say we haven't found a single actually new effect, but we found Curse. Curse is definitely a thing we didn't have before that is also definitely not on the oil map. Well, there's no way I can get to those whirlpools anyway, so I think we're just done here. Yeah, there's still a considerable amount of obscured area up top that I can't get to because of the lack of upward ingredients, so I guess we're gonna have to call that good. Finish weird potion. And then what was the thing I still needed to do? Ah, it has a bunch of upward in it, so we're not getting it done today. Yeah, I don't have fear-inducing potions. Sorry. Need to stop your enemies from moving, and you want a potion with multiple effects. You require. The word want here is being used in a very aggressive way. I don't know that we're going to be able to sell a potion like this for more than that ever, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and take that. I've taken a liking to the wife of an acquaintance. Don't tell me stuff like this. Need a way to make her more open to a close relationship. I just don't... The thing is, I just don't fucking need to know what you're planning to do with the potion. We cannot help with this. There's no way I can brew a charm potion today, so... A sedative. A sedative I have. Absolutely. Gosh, we lost a ton of reputation for just that, like, very minor being out of ingredients. Okay, and we really did not do well on plants that let us go upward. So we're going to have to hope that whatever merchants come by today can help with that, because we are in dire straits otherwise. However, that feels like a tomorrow problem. This is where we're going to be done for today. Thank you all so much for watching. There is just so much brewing to be done, and so much of it needs us to go upward. I need the ingredients to cooperate a little bit. Come back next time to see if they do, and we'll see you then.